So in the Friday trading session, we have seen high volatility on gold chart following the release of mixed US economic data, which saw a strong US labor market but a weak service sector. And in terms of data, we have seen that the US non-farm payroll number was good compared to expected number, and unemployment rate was same like the previous number. And in terms of negative side, ISM non-manufacturing PMI number was lower than the expected number. So during the release of data, we have seen mixed reaction from the gold, and initially it break down the previous support area around this level but quickly reversed back toward the level of 2060 and then closed almost flat. So in terms of daily candle, the price closed almost flat. So what are the levels that we have to watch for next trading sessions? We are going to discuss those levels for this video on price action. So before moving into the price action, let's check the latest COT, that is commitment of traders report. And if we check the positions of the managed money from the COT report, you can see we are looking at the positions of the managed money. And if we check the positions right over here, you can see that they are adding positions into the longs. This time they added 1583 positions into the long, and they are still covering their short position, means they are decreasing their short positions, and this time they decreased 1112. So overall, if we talk in terms of the sentiment from the COT, it is still in the bull's favor, and we can say that they are still bullish on gold as per this latest COT report. So now let's move on to the price action chart, and we will start with the daily chart first. So on the daily chart, you can see the day was closed almost flat, and if we check the levels on the Fibonacci, I already shared this chart in the Telegram channel. You can see if we draw Fibonacci from this low around 1973 to this high, means this low to this high around 2088, you can see this zone right over here. This is our golden zone, and price you can see in Wednesday trading session it took support on this level, and then on the Thursday trading session we have seen a inside candle, and in Friday trading session gold price again retested this level but failed to close below to this level. So as you can see, we have seen multiple rejection over to this level. So this level is a very critical support, and price is supporting on this level. So for daily time frame, we have to watch this level very carefully. If price close below this, then our major support and the final support for this cycle is 2017 on Fibonacci cycle. So if price close below this, then we can look for sell, but above this level I think we better look for buy opportunities only, because if we draw the Fibonacci, let me show you. If we draw the Fibonacci for another cycle, or if we draw Fibonacci for this low to this high right over here, so you can see this level again. This level is right over here on daily time frame. You can see this is forming a Fibonacci cluster, so this is going to act as a major support. So this is a critical and major support on daily time frame, so we better look for buy above this, and for a safer sell we have to wait it to break down this low, then we can look for the sell opportunity, but above this we can look for the buy opportunities. And in terms of the intraday time frame, if we check it on 30-minute or 1 hour time frame, you can see this line, this right over here. This is 30-minute chart. So on 30-minute you can see this red trend line is now acting as resistance, and this line, this thick line, you can see this is the monthly pivot and it is around 2063 roughly. So this is our critical resistance on lower time frame, you can say. So as you can see, previously it was acting as support and now it is acting as a resistance. So for a safer buy, we can look for buy on a good confirmation about this zone, and then we can look for buy toward the higher price levels, and then we can act accordingly. So on the higher side, this level and this trend line we have to watch, and in the lower side, of course, if we are going to look for sell, we better have to wait, and we have to wait it to break down the Fibonacci 0.618 level right over here. So this is the scenario and these are the levels. These are quite simple level as per the price action, so we have to watch these levels only. So, and if we check the chart of DXY, that is the dollar chart, let's it switch to daily time frame. So as you can see, I already said this chart many times in the previous videos also. You can see that it is you can say returning back from this 50% retracement, and it is still in the downtrend, but this line, as you can see, it is acting as support or this price level. I already said many times, this chart you can see that this level is currently as a support, the level around 100.815. so it is currently retracing back or pulling back. So in the higher side, this level is currently resistance. So if we check the daily time frame, it is still doji. So if candle close above this, then we can expect some high side or upper side movement, and we can look for a sell on gold. But if we saw some retracement and it is break down the previous low, then it might go down, and the lower level that it can go is around this level. So we have to watch this level and the higher of Friday trading session for DXY. And on the US 10Y, this is the US 10Y chart and this is the weekly chart, as you can see. So on weekly time frame, it is showing some strength, and as you can see, the weekly candle is a good bullish candle, and we can expect some higher price, higher range for this chart, and this is going to be bad for gold bulls. If we see some higher price or higher levels on this chart, then we have to look for the sell on gold. But if price reversed and if price break down this low, then we can look for buy opportunities on the gold. So these are the levels on US 10Y that we have to watch. But on the higher time frame, it is showing some strength, which is not good for gold bulls. And the major data that we have to watch for the next week is the CPI. So on Thursday we have the major data of CPI and core CPI, initial jobless claim, and what else? PPI data. So these are the data that we have to watch for next week. This right over here, PPI. So we are going to discuss more about the data and the levels in the live Telegram channel in live trading session. So see you there. Thank you.